Bob's Barn for the jam. And someone asked, we haven't seen you here on Friday night in a long time. How come? And what that individual didn't know, and that's okay, a lot of people don't know, most every Tuesday and Friday night during the wintertime, you'll find me at a basketball game. Not in the stands, but down on the floor, where I've been a referee for 43 years, doing high school varsity basketball. And someone has said that referees probably hear the national anthem more than anyone else. Because at every game, they play the national anthem. And I'm glad that they do, and I've heard it sung by an individual. I've heard it sung by choirs, by groups in the school. There was a game in which one of my partners was asked to sing, a referee singing the national anthem. He had a beautiful voice. A few weeks ago, there was a high school student that played the national anthem, one of the most beautiful renditions I've ever heard. He played it on a steel guitar. It was absolutely, it was flawless and awesome. But earlier this season, I was at a particular school. They introduced the teams. We three referees were standing together. And the PA announcer said, I'd like everyone to stand for the national anthem. And I was standing with my two partners, looking across the floor, and on the opposite side of the gym, between the two sets of bleachers, there was a man in a wheelchair. He had on a hat that said World War II. A very, very elderly gentleman. And when he was alone, he didn't seem to have anyone with him. And when the announcer said that, I watched this man literally struggle to his feet. It took tremendous effort for him to get out of that wheelchair and stand. And he took off his hat, placed it over his heart, and stood there rather shakily, to be honest, while the national anthem was being played. My two partners and I, we were watching this, and there must have been some allergies in the air at that time. We got our eyes kind of wet. But it was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen at a basketball game. This man, no one would have blamed him for sitting. But he, out of respect for the country that he served and the flag that he represented, he stood for the national anthem. That's the kind of men that we honor and women that we honor who have served our country. And I want to conclude my part at least, and I think probably our part as well, by playing a couple songs, and on one of them, I'm going to ask you to join me. Actually, two of them, I'm going to ask you